No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing.
Alright guys, this is hands down one of the most intense and outrageous court hearings I've seen in a long time. We've got a sovereign citizen who flat out refused to turn himself in after a warrant was issued for his arrest, and wait until you hear his arguments. He actually claims he doesn't even exist. Now, fair warning, the video quality isn't the best, but trust me, this case is pure courtroom gold. It's one of the most entertaining legal meltdowns I've come across. Let me know in the comments what you think of this guy's bizarre defense. And if you're into wild courtroom moments like this, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Okay, so you failed to appear for court multiple times in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the named defendant is actual property, a registered trade name. And the case has also been certified as a fraud. I have court certified documents to prove that. That should be on the record. And that's the reason why it was certified to be a fraud, because the plaintiff is a foreign-owned private corporation, of which I have no contract with, and neither does the registered trade name. And the registered trade name has been used without authorization and permission, and there's an act of identity theft, and that's probably one of the reasons also why the state has acquiesced that both cases are a fraud. Let me add one more piece of information. I am a foreign sovereign with respect to the privately owned foreign corporation known as the state of Washington.
Yes, on the 303 matter, Mr. Haywood was sentenced to serve 4 days in jail. He failed to report to the jail on June 29, 2023, and we're asking him to be taken into custody to serve that time.
No objection, Your Honor. I actually contacted the jail to make special arrangements to deliver the defendant with the special arrangements to not damage the paper, and the jail refused. So I attempted to deliver the defendant, and objection, the state has no standing as they are representing a privately owned foreign corporation, and the prosecutor is not licensed to practice law in this country.
So basically, this guy claims he went to the jail, brought a little piece of paper with his name on it, and tried to turn himself in using that. Like, what did he think would happen? That they'd take one look at the paper and go, yep, totally legit, we'll arrest you now? Obviously, they didn't accept it because it's just a piece of paper. I swear, I can't tell if this dude is completely off his rocker or if he's just putting on a show for the drama. I've seen a lot of sovereign citizen cases, but this guy might be one of the craziest yet. It's like he's just making things up as he goes. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this so far, and now.
Okay, so I think it's the 303 that he was convicted and ordered to do jail, and you believe that he didn't comply with jail because there's a docket entry that said defendant complied with jail. Maybe that was an error.
That was probably my attempt to deliver the defendant to the jail, but they refused. And just to clarify, the defendant only exists on paper, just as the plaintiff only exists on paper. The jail refused the paper, and here we are today. And the state still hasn't proven standing yet, by the way, as well.
So, Mr. Haywood, it doesn't look like you did the sentence on the 303 matter, and so I am going to quash the warrant. However, I am going to have you serve that time.
Okay, well, I'll deliver the paperwork to the jail. That's fine. I tried to once before, but they refused it. And just to clarify, I'm not the defendant. There is nothing on there, nor is there any testimony from anybody as firsthand witnesses under penalty of perjury that I am the defendant. And I've uploaded plenty of documentation to prove I'm not the actual defendant. That is a registered trade name, matter of public record, and registered with the state. So if you want me to serve some jail time, then we're going to need to change who the defendant is, because I'm not the defendant.
All right. So can you upload a new commitment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the reason they couldn't put my name on there as a defendant is because I'm a foreign sovereign with respect to the corporate entity known as the state of Washington, of which I have no contract with.
Well, you had your day in court on the 303 matter. You had a trial. You represented yourself or the defendant, whichever way you want to say it, but you represented defendant yourself, and you were convicted, and you were ordered to serve 4 days in jail. You didn't do that. And
Sorry, the defendant was ordered to serve 4 days in jail, and I attempted to deliver the defendant to the jail, but the jail refused.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I've done a new commitment for you today so that they won't refuse for the defendant to serve that time. You're going to serve those 4 days, and then you'll be released, and nothing more will happen on that 303 case. You'll be done. And then this case will be heard August 24th at 10:30 in the morning. If you change your mind about representing yourself, then you can ask for help if you want it. If you don't want help, we don't have to have it. So we'll see you in August. I'm going to have you take a seat right over there.
I won't be here for the defendant on August 24th. Would you like me to deliver the defendant to the jail?
I would like you to sit over there
Is there any standing
with the defendant.
jurisdiction chosen, proven here yet?
Please go take a seat.
Okay, so let the record reflect no jurisdiction.
This whole two-personality thing is honestly getting out of hand. I really think the judge should have held him in contempt by now. The guy's being flat-out rude, constantly interrupting, and challenging the judge's jurisdiction like he actually has a shot at winning this case. And the moment he said he doesn't even identify with his name, yeah, if it were me, I would have thrown him in contempt right then and there. You can't just walk into a courtroom acting like that, especially when you're the one expected to follow the law, not rewrite it on the fly. What do you guys think? Should the judge have cracked down harder? Or is this just one of those wild cases where you grab the popcorn and watch the madness unfold? Let me know, and let's get back into it.
And neither has the identity of the defendant definitively been established.
Okay, please go take a seat. Sonia Sesko, customer 2310240. Mr. Haywood, sit down.
Am I obligated to follow these rules?
You are going to sit down right now.
Do you have any jurisdiction? I don't believe you have any jurisdiction that's been proven yet.
Please sit down.
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm asking you to sit down.
You don't have authority over the defendant. You have no authority.
What are you doing?
Mr. Haywood?
You're escaping?
I got things to do.
No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing. You got some proof of
Okay,
that?
well, we are all being recorded, so if you leave this courtroom, it'll be a felony escape charge. Your choice.
Okay, well then, I guess in the best interest of peace, in regards to your violence, I will go ahead and relax for a minute, but let's get with it. I got things to do. Got it?
What was that just thrown?
Car keys.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, they're my voice.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Mr. Haywood has been very disruptive. He tried to leave the courtroom once he was placed in custody. So just FYI, be careful with him.
So, give me a break. Can I just see just need to see it, thank you. Can I see who's being put into custody, please? I just need to see the name. I just need to see the name of the person. Okay, that's not me, that's the problem here.
Our Sanborn's matter, we're here today on.
That's not me. The name is saying it, but that's my registered trade name. I got all that documentation right here.
Okay, good. So we're going to take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the defendant technically.
If you want that, I can go with you, put everything private.
Hold on 1 second. Well, that's taken care of.
We can take that and get the right name.
Did she file a notice of appearance?
I will make sure that she does, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So yeah, no, you've got Ms. Bradshaw, so that's fine. You don't need to do those forms. But she does need to file a notice.
All right, that's enough of this sovereign citizen nonsense. It was about time they finally took him into custody. The guy is clearly not well, and is running through the sovereign script like he's practiced it 100 times. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the ringleaders on some online sovereign citizen forum. These people seriously believe they can just reject the law by claiming they're not part of the system. It's all complete nonsense. You can't just shout, "I'm not subject to your laws," and expect that to work. They think they're outsmarting the system, but all they're really doing is digging themselves into deeper trouble. What's sad is that so many of them are so wrapped up in conspiracy theories, they can't even see how much damage they're doing to themselves. The law doesn't care about your sovereign claims. You can scream and argue all you want, in the end, you'll land in jail just like anyone else who refuses to take responsibility. Honestly, with a lot of these cases, they could have just paid a small fine or handled things normally. But instead, they dive headfirst into this sovereign citizen fantasy, and when it all falls apart, they act shocked. It's ridiculous, and at this point, kind of a joke. What do you guys think? Is this guy seriously that disconnected from reality, or is he just playing the role for attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love watching wild courtroom drama like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.